Hey, what's going on, guys? Finally got another tip video for today, and this idea was recommended to me by Miracle Boy. You might have seen him in some other videos that I've done, and he's also a member of the clan, but he's kind of wanted me to give my 2 cents on what perks and guns and attachments, things like that, I would recommend you guys to use if you want to run and gun in hardcore. Now keep in mind, this is strictly for hardcore. It's not clan v clan, game battles, core, none of that shit. Strictly for hardcore. It's real user friendly, it's real basic and easy. Obviously I recommend it to anybody who wants to run and gun. Now with the first class that I have is the Remington, I use a red dot and the grip just because I want to get the most accuracy and the less recoil out of it. And you know, it's pretty much like the ACR from any other Call of Duty. But if you don't want to use a grip, then I would recommend using muzzle brake or extended mags, but you can get some pretty nasty kickback or recoil from it, so that's why I stick to the grip. But if you like the iron sights, then obviously, you know, muzzle brake or extended mags is the way to go. But that's why I keep it pretty basic and simple with those two attachments. Now with the perks, I use the same perks for every class that I have. Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, Marathon, Dead Silence, Amplify, and Blast Shield. Now I know a lot of you don't like Amplify. I don't either. I use it because eventually I got tired of people sitting in corners and just trying to sound whore me. You know, I used to use Scavenger, but I started using Ammo Crate, so kind of obsolete to use either or, you know. And then with Sit Rep, I like the fact that you can see the IEDs, but you know, I got tired of the orange color that it gives off. It kind of blends into certain objects and certain maps, and I couldn't see it. And then I got kind of tired of having to navigate around it, so I put on Blast Shield. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to run through it instead of having to run all the way around it and all that bullshit. And a lot of people like to use Quick Draw, but I don't like the fact that it takes 3 points, so I use Ready Up. It's not as fast, but to me it's good enough. And I would love to use, you know, Stalker, Ready Up, Incog, and Off the Grid, especially Incog and Off the Grid, just to combat all the camping with the tracker sights, thermals, and all that shit. But once again, I hate the fact that it costs 3 points. And this is my only assault class, just in case I want to be greedy. Real basic, easy shit, nothing too fancy or high. And once again, same class, same perks, attachments, but this time I'm just running support with the vest. Now I know a lot of you don't like the vest, but they're not nearly as strong as they were in NW3. Sometimes you die on one bullet, sometimes you can take an entire clip. It's real inconsistent, that's what I hate about them. But, you know, gotta use them. And then my first subclass that I have, obviously it's the MTAR. I got the grip and the muzzle brake to it, but if you don't like the iron sights, obviously red dot's the way to go. But if you do like the iron, obviously extended mags or muzzle brake is what I would recommend. And once again, same perks and same strike package, but this time using squad mate. And they're severely overpowered and I fucking hate them, but this is mainly the class that I use against tryhards that like to spam squad mates and TDM or domination, shit like that, because eventually you're gonna run into a full party that's just gonna spam the shit out of them. And obviously you gotta have a honey badger class. And once again, if you like the iron sights, then I would recommend extended mags along with armor piercing, but if you don't, red dot. And yep, same perks, same support, but this time I go a little bit higher with ground jammer and oracle. With the ground jammer, because it helps clear the way of all the IEDs whenever you're running and gunning, but also you can kind of get lucky with getting a free kill, because sometimes randoms will either sit directly on top of the IED or in the blast radius of the IED whenever it goes off, so you can get some free kills off of that. And then with the oracle, of course, and just increase my chances of spotting the camper sitting in the corner, so if I'm on a streak or whatever, you know. And then the vector, once again, if you don't like the iron sights, red dot, but if you do, then muzzle brake or extended mags I would recommend. And yep, same perks, same support, strike package, real basic, simple shit. And then typically my last class is kind of like my experimental one. I've been kind of using the Vepr lately. It's alright, I don't know. And then same perks, same support class. And yeah guys, like I said, I recommend that to anybody. It's real user friendly, basic, easy. Anybody can use it, nothing too fancy, nothing out of the ordinary with the attachments and shit like that. I'm not gonna tell you to put like rapid fire and thermal on an SMG, you know what I mean? And just in case you're interested in my stats, there you go. I know 17 days on this shitty ass game, virgin, but I don't know, spending the money, might as well play the fucking thing. And to me, becoming a good player, you gotta adjust to the bullshit in the game. And before I forget, those are my clan stats in case you're interested. And yeah guys, but this commentary is coming to an end, guys, so let me know down in the comments below as always, and until next time, peace.